Hey Scorpio, welcome. I'm Walker. This is Cwalker Tarot. A couple things here. If you are not already well known, it's part of your fate. It's part of your fortune to have fame and fortune. To not only be not only be well known, but internationally recognized. Okay, so if you're like, oh, hell no, not me, it could be that you are well known in your area, in the community, in the country, in the workplace. But we've got to grow rapidly or flourish. Okay, so new employee, something, harass, badger, hassle. Okay, so you're going to be harassed, badgered, or hassled by someone connected to your love life. Okay, there's someone who wants to be in your love life, who's kind of trying to force their way in, and like they're trying to seduce you right now, but it's kind of not working. We have the Wasserman test here, so it could be that they are not health-wise. Let me just say, right now, if it doesn't contribute to your healing, it doesn't have a place in your life, period. It's like the fame and fortune is natural. It's organic because of who you are and how gifted you are. But you're going to meet your higher power or the universe, if you like it better that way, halfway by focusing on your healing. The fame and fortune needs that backbone, that base of you healed, of you strong, of you flourishing and thriving, right? Which I think you are, and you've done really well with that. So this should be very obvious to you. It's kind of an obvious no. Just a heads up with that. You know, just say no right now. I think you have beautiful romance coming to you, but it's not this pufferfish person that's like in your face. So it's someone in your face kind of trying to date you. You know it's not the right one. It could even be an ex. Meanwhile, there's this actual romance here in the future for you, which you're going to protect your health and healing for. With the Three of Cups here and the Ten of Cups, this is like a luxurious, beautiful, sensual joy, bliss, like a time in your life, in the history of your existence that you remember forever and ever as being joy, happiness. And so that could be a bit after this struggle with work, which leads me to, having said that, there's something about your work at your job where they're not meeting you halfway, and it could be that you need to say something about that. Okay, with the Judgment and the Eight of Swords, you are being restricted by not being promoted properly. Okay, where did that go? Tell of Two Neighborhoods here. It's like your boss is very protective of you all or the company in some ways, but when it comes to the money that needs to be spent for you, for your department, for your project, it's not being protected. It's, you know, it's almost like they're of two minds about where the money needs to go. But 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be 3 of you that can come together, so it's not just you, or discuss with 2 other like-minded coworkers to say, do you feel like they're spending money that's going into a black hole when we're not getting promoted? It's like everything else is getting the money, but that promotion. And even if this isn't if you're not like a big shot superstar and you're running your own home business, you're still a big shot superstar in your home business. Okay. So you still need to promote, is what I'm getting. You know, if you have to have the boss talk with yourself, even home business owners need to promote. So it could be you just need to invest some more money and not hold your yourself back by that, by spending the money to promote, you know, have a commercial locally or have flyers. Spend that little extra money to protect what you've worked hard for. If that's it, if you're like, I'm not sure how to move forward with that, promotion. Because you don't need to fake it till you make it. You've made it. Whoever you are, you have passed the test of endurance. Okay, the gauntlet of voices that say, you can't do that, you can't do that. Oh, okay, well, you're doing it. So let's have the backing of the boss or the whatever it is. You need that. So might be a good week, if anything at all, to focus on where you can ask for promotion, for funding, for that extra bit of help that you should be getting anyway. You know, it's more like, hey, I should be getting this. What can you do for me there? How can we promote this to get more business in, right? You've overcome a lot of fear. It could be performance anxiety. It could be speaking in public, to the point where it doesn't even scare you anymore. And that's really awesome. So congratulations on that. And so that brings me to this, the love life. You feel a tingle of someone hating on you and your love life, trying to destroy this. They can't. Oh, the tower fell. The tower's for them. Instead, you're going to get love and strength. This is a protective of you. That's coming because you stood the test of time through the forest alone. You had to be in the forest alone. With that other card in this deck, it's like the Three of Wands. It's interesting. It's a moment of silence. In the middle of the forest, it says, a moment of silence. Even still, there's really no silence. There are noises, but it's subtle. So if there's an indication of a way you need to go in a direction with anything this week, it'll come to you in a moment of silence. Okay. And then something beautiful comes in. You have something to look forward to. What you have to watch out for. Where's my note? It's so silly. Okay. So someone's going to write a diss track about you. This is like an ex-love. And I don't know where you're from, but I got a pig whistle blue gum. So look that up. Blue gum is a tree, eucalyptus, coming from Tasmania. So if you have any haters or exes from Tasmania or New South Wales, Australia, that might clue you in there. That's kind of where the hatred's coming from. But the diss track is, what is it? It's bad. It's not good music. You know, it's not a good diss track. It's going to embarrass them. It sounds kind of like, like, you know, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. It's like a cross between that song and a bad Ed Sheeran song. Like, I don't know if they're trying to be techno or what they're trying to do, but yeah, I think the pig whistle is that they're trying to make sounds and it just comes off sounding like livestock. Okay, so that's actually something you can look out for. It's like they're trying to destroy you with this. Like they think this little diss track that's about to come out is going to ruin you, destroy you, destroy your hopes and dreams. And it's really just going to empower your dreams. It's going to be like, oh, wow. Okay, so you feel like something bad's coming, but I mean, in their head, yeah, but your beautiful mind, I mean, they can't really touch your peace of mind. Okay, so kind of watch out for that, but look forward to that. It's going to be something to laugh at later. And true love is coming in. But there's this kind of period of time where if there's a moment of silence, that's your strength. That's your clue, and that's your cue. Okay? You got this. See you for the next one, Scorpio. Bye-bye.